Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. How we all doing? Wow, there is a lot to talk about here. All right. Now I know I'm kind of known as a slow burner, a slow starter in the stand community. I take a long time on my intros, but please just this time actually listen because I have a lot I want to say. Not a lot. It's going to take a minute of your time, but I have some stuff I want to say. I just want to say I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I mean it so sincerely. We officially got accepted finally for memberships on the channel. Clap it up. That's huge. That is so huge, and I genuinely I'm at a loss for words. And another huge thing, we hit 900 subscribers. We hit 900 subscribers, bro. This is honestly, it is insane. Can we check? Is this like a world record, bro? Let me do the math here. I made my channel on the 18th of December, I'm pretty sure. So that's 34 days. 34 days since I made my channel, and we've hit 900 subscribers. We've gotten accepted for having memberships on the channel. We've built a Discord which now has 150 members. I'm getting recognized in game. I have 356,000 channel views, all within the span of 34 days. That is insane to me. It warms my heart, and honestly, it feels great that people wait for me to upload. People in game literally telling me to stop playing the game and go upload videos. Like it feels amazing, bro. And I genuinely appreciate every single message I get, every single comment, like, view, sub, everything, bro. So I appreciate you guys a lot. I've really been putting in the work, and I've been kind of running out of ideas to make content around Final Stand, because I feel like there's some things that I wouldn't do as well on YouTube, but I've kind of came to the realization that I just want to make content I want to make. I don't always have to make content that is the best for my channel's growth purposes, I guess, is how I would word it. Obviously, that is also something that I have in the back of my mind when making a video, but I also want to make stuff that makes me happy, and I know makes a lot of people happy. That's obviously, at the end of the day, that's the goal, right? Just to entertain as many people as possible with my content. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's just get straight into it. I've made a community on Roblox. Go check it out. Join up. And I've also made a shirt. And I'm hoping to create a Splex army on Final Stand Remastered. That's the goal. And we also have the GOAT, shout out Abstract, which has bought the shirt and is rocking it in game. Shout out to him, bro. He's the GOAT. And I hope a lot of you guys buy it. I hope you guys find it funny. And I'm trying to build this army on Final Stand. Before we get into this video, one last thing. I have officially made a Discord. You've probably heard it by now, but there's two major things about that Discord. So, one, we're doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers of a Game Pass of your choice, an FSR, whatever you want. How do you join? You have to like and subscribe and turn on notifications. After that, you're going to have to join my Discord and then take a screenshot that you have completed the requirements, and then save the screenshot somewhere. I'm still figuring out how we're gonna do it with me being able to see the screenshot. So just take a screenshot and save it somewhere, and I'll tell you when to send it to me. The second thing is, I am working on a huge project of a video, and this is your opportunity to join, guys, because this video requires 30 of you guys. So in the Discord, click on announcements and you'll see what you guys have to do to join that video. Nice. And yeah, the last thing I have to say about this is, like I said, I have been accepted for memberships. Obviously, you guys don't have to buy it at all. You guys watching my videos and subscribing shows more than enough appreciation. But if you want to go the little extra mile, make sure to join my membership, and you'll get some exclusive little things here and there if you join it. So yeah, enough yapping. Let's get into what I think Final Stand needs to actually save the game. It's kind of a running joke at this point that I'm a snake laser, and you know what? I am. I'll take it, bro. If you watch that Bobby interview, man, he seems like such a sweet guy and such a nice dude. And everyone's just constantly hating on him. I thought he would be a bit more of a like toxic personality. I don't know. Is that only is it just me who thought that he would be much more of a like toxic personality and like a mean dude, but he seems super like genuine and down to earth. That's at least my opinion. The last couple of updates have been gold and really good and pushing the game in the right direction, but there are a couple more things I think that should be added to make the game perfect and actually make the game a long-term active player base game on Roblox. And also just quickly say this, I'm not going to be talking about like the most obvious stuff like remove Zenian XP on death. That's never happening and people have made thousands of videos about it. I'm going to be talking about some extra points that I actually care about and I feel like are a bit under talked about when it comes to Final Stand Remastered. So let's get straight into it. The first thing I feel like we need is customization. Now I've said it in multiple videos. I've said it in a lot of videos. I keep talking about it, but the customization in this game is horrible. Not enough hairstyles. You can't change your character height or bulk or anything after making it, which I find stupid. Changing your aura and your key blasts and stuff like that, it costs a lot of Robux. There's almost no clothes. It's super basic and it got really like boring after the first week of the game, I'm not gonna lie. The clothing needs to change. We need different clothing, alright? We need more customization options, we need more stuff, and I'm not talking about like add like non-canon things in the sense of you can change your Super Saiyan to look like Super Saiyan green or Super Saiyan purple, not stuff like that. Just make us be able to have and just give us more clothes, more hairstyles, make us be able to change our key blast color and our aura color without having to pay, and also make us be able to change our height and bulk after creating our character. I feel like these are basic things that should be in the game. And a little side note, I've been talking about since the game launched, let us be able to remove the auras, bro. The auras are huge and not see-through at all. It gets kind of distracting and painful when fighting, so please let us remove those as well. That's basically it for the customization part. Just do more. Just don't be lazy with it, because honestly, in a Dragon Ball game where you can create your own character, that's a huge part of it, in my opinion, is being able to make it feel like it's your own character that looks different, doesn't look like everyone else. That's a huge part, at least in my opinion, right? The next thing is something that is kind of cheesy to mention at all, but I'm still gonna mention it, and it is the PvP aspect of the game. The reason I say it's kind of cheesy to mention is because Snake has on multiple occasions said that the PvP aspect is getting worked on, and he is working on fixing things and making things even and punishing like passive play and stuff, but it's still a huge point that needs to be brought up. We gotta punish the passive players that keeps vanishing backwards, spamming key blasts, holding F, just vanish dodging everywhere. Those people need to be punished, because it honestly just ruins the vibe of the fight, and it's quite frankly really annoying. So we need to do something about it. Also, you have to kind of balance the races in PvP. I feel like there's a lot of races that aren't very viable and playable in PvP because they're gonna get demolished by the better race. We have to figure something out to make it more fair, and that's a huge point in my opinion that needs to get fixed. Now I'm not gonna lie, those two were my biggest like problems with this game. So the other things I'm gonna mention are kind of like underpoints and like small things I feel like they should improve on that don't matter as much but still would add up and would make it generally better in the long term. Mastery, again, something that's been talked about for months, like since the first day of the release, but you have to do something about Mastery, Snake, please. Keep it grindy as hell. I don't care. I like that it's grindy. It's canon. It makes sense. Make it hard to perfect the form, but please, you gotta pick one. Make it hard and grindy. Tell us how. Keep it a secret, but make it easy. You gotta choose one of them, right? You can't choose both. If he made it so that it would be extremely hard and grindy to perfect the form, but we actually knew the checklist, the requirements, that would be totally fine. I would never complain again if that was the case, right? I would never complain about it because it's canon, it makes sense. That's how it should be, in my opinion. I don't care about it being grindy or hard. That's how it should be. but you gotta tell us how to do it. You cannot keep it a secret and make it crazy hard. Even with this boost, that this apparent mastery boost that we've got, I've been spamming mastery on my Super Saiyan God the last 2 days. Is it 2 days ago we got it? Something like that. I've been spamming and just grinding, and I still haven't gotten my Super Saiyan God from 3 stars to 3.5 white stars. Still, I have not gotten it. That I find that insane. So obviously there's something I'm missing on my mastery checklist, I guess, because that is the most like confirmed, quote unquote, information we have about mastery at this point in time. But yeah, still at 3 stars, not even 3.5, which I find bizarre. I've been grinding the game, doing every single raid, every single quest, every single daily quest, fighting, doing HTC, doing gravity chamber, like everything, bro. Now, what else is a problem in this game? The transformations. Now, I feel like I'm gonna get a bit of hate on this, but it's way better now than it used to be. At the start of the game, you guys remember how transforming looked in the start of the game. It looked crazy, in my opinion. You just went into form. There was no like aura explosion, no charging, no nothing, no animation. But it is better now than it was then, but I still feel it's so lackluster. I'm not gonna lie. Transforming feels so boring and just plain and lackluster that it should be. Just add a little custom animation on every form. A little one. On Super Saiyan 2, make the screen go red for 1 second. And then he transforms. Like, stuff like that would make it feel so much more special to go into form. It feels really boring and frankly, like, just it feels kind of meaningless at this point, how it is, in my opinion. Again, that's just how I feel, though. You guys might disagree. Now, I said I wouldn't talk about XP and Zenny loss on death, and quite frankly, I don't care if you guys hate me for this or call me a glazer. I 100% agree with it. It makes so much more sense. There should be a consequence for you dying. You can't just cheese at level 1. You go to the Universal Champion and you just fight him over and over and over again until he dies, because he doesn't regain his HP when you die, right? So it is cheesy, and that is something that should be in the game. You should get punished for dying, but I feel like the way Zenny scales with the amount of Zen you have, I feel like is way too much, bro. I should not be losing like 20k Zenny on death. That is way too much. Scale it a little bit down. The XP, I don't care. I know people complain left and right. Just don't die, honestly, if you don't want to lose your... But yeah, now I know they added the image training to get your Zenny back, and the Guru is there for XP, so I can't really complain too much. He has kind of fixed it, but I feel like it should just scale a little bit less, because I'm not trying to do image training, I'm not gonna lie. That is basically it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. Join the memberships if you want to. Again, you don't have to. I would just hugely appreciate it. You do get some little perks here and there if you do join. Also, join my Roblox community. Buy the t-shirt if you want. Buy the shirt if you want to. And make sure to join my Discord to enter the giveaway and to be a part of future videos. I hope you guys enjoyed, and share the video and channel with your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.